Assalamu alaikum students, hope you are fine by the grace of Allah. Today I am here from Laviman Jaffi State and today I am here for class 5 English version students. So dear students, today our chapter is chapter number 1, our liberation war. So let's start this video. So students, we are now at chapter 1, our liberation war. So we can see that our first lesson is about the outbreak of war. So these are there are some reasons for why the liberation war occurred and why our Bengalis fight against the Pakistani armies. So and our second lesson is about the military in liberation war. There were Mukti Bahinis, Mitra Bahinis and joint forces in the liberation war, and here are the 11 sectors described which were as a part of liberation war. And in the next lesson there were about the freedom fighters, who were the freedom fighters, how they sacrificed their life for the liberation war. And in the further lesson in this chapter, the genocide by Pakistani forces, and here we can see how Pakistan killed the martyrs and different polices, etc. And in the in the fifth lesson we can see that how Pakistan surrendered against our army and how we achieved our independence. So here after 9 months we achieved our independence against the Pakistani forces. And in the last lesson we can see state recognition to the freedom fighters. There were 4 state recognition or state awards which are known as Bisheshto, Bir Uttam, Bir Bikram and Bir Pratik. So Bisheshto was given to 7 brave soldiers who sacrificed their life for our country, and Bir Uttam and Bir Bikram, Bir Pratik was given to the freedom fighters who also sacrificed and gave their all for the independence. So now students, let's go through the exercises of this chapter. Bangladesh and Global Studies, class 5, chapter 1, our liberation war. So now students, at first we will go through some filling the blanks. Number 1, the Mukti Bahini was a force formed by regular and guerrilla fighters. It was formed on 11 July 1971. Number 2. The purpose of Martyred Intellectuals Day is to commemorate the martyrs and their supreme sacrifice for the country. Number 3. 21st November. Combined force of Mitra Bahini and Mukti Bahini was formed. Number 4. 3rd December. Pakistan attacked India. Number 5. 16th December. Bangladesh finally achieved victory with the surrender of Pakistani military. Now students, let's go through some matchings. In the left column we can see number A, Chief of Mukti Bahini, Bengali collaborator supporting Pakistan, highest national award given in war, and Chief of Joint Force. And in the right column we can see Lieutenant General Aurora, General Muhammad Ataul Goni Osmani, Razakar, Bir Vikram, Bir Sheshto. Now students, let's see the answer. Number A, Chief of Mukti Bahini, General Muhammad Ataul Goni Osmani. Number B, Bengali collaborator supporting Pakistan, Razakar. Number C, highest national award given in war, Bir Sheshto. Number D, Chief of Joint Force, Lieutenant General Aurora. Now students, let's go through some short question answers. Number 1, write 5 events that led up to the war and liberation. Answer. 5 events that led up to the war of liberation are given below. Number 1, language movement in 1952. Number 2, 6-point demand in 1966. Number 3, mass upsurge in 1969. Number 4, Army League's victory in general election in 1970. Number 5, historic speech delivered by Bangabandhu on 7th March 1971. Now our second question, how many years is it since the War of Liberation? Answer, it is 53 years since the War of Liberation took place. Number 3, what are the awards and titles for the freedom fighters? Answer, the awards and the titles for the freedom fighters are number 1, Bir Sheshto, number 2, Bir Uttam, number 3, Bir Bikram, number 4, Bir Pratik. Now let's go through some descriptive question answers. Number 1. How did India contribute to our war of liberation? Answer. India contributed in many ways to our war of liberation. When the war started, many of us took shelter in India as refugees. The Indians provided food, shelter and medical treatment to those people. They also contributed a military force to fight on behalf of Bangladesh in Operation Jackpot. On 21st November 1971, a combined military force known as the Mitra Bahini, the alliance of the Indian Army and the freedom fighters, was formed under Lieutenant General Jagatjit Singh Arora. On 3rd December, a combined force started a land, sea and air strike against Pakistan. As a result, Pakistan was forced to surrender on 16 December 1971. Now second question, who killed our intellectuals? Answer. The Pakistani military forces and their collaborators killed our intellectuals. During the War of Liberation, some Bengalis were against the Liberation War. They formed forces like Peace Committee, Razakar, Al-Badr and Al-Shams. These traitors made a list of the intellectuals and gave it to the Pakistani military forces. Now third question, how do we celebrate our independence? Answer. We celebrate our Independence Day on March 26. This day is celebrated nationally. The day begins with 31 gunshots. People from all walks of life, including the President and the Prime Minister, visit the National Mausoleum at Chap-1 early in the morning. They pay their homage to the martyrs by offering floral wreaths. Different organizations arrange cultural programs highlighting the freedom fighters' heroic struggle and sacrifice in 1971. At the Bangabandhu National Stadium, students from school and scouts take part in various display shows. Educational institutions also organize individual programs to mark the day. Now students, let's go through some extra question answers which are given in the book, and I have made the answers by myself. So the first question is, what do you understand by the war of liberation? Answer. The war for freedom or independence for a particular place is called the war of liberation. Number 2. What is the significance of the war of liberation? Answer. Through the war of liberation, we achieved an independent country. We have a flag of our own. We have a national anthem of our own. We have an entity in the world map. Bangladesh has established as an independent country through the war of liberation. Now, third question. Why were the forces divided into regular and guerrilla troops? Answer. The main reason to divide Mukti Bahini into regular and guerrilla forces was for the conduction of the Liberation War. Number 4. Why was Bangladesh divided into 11 sectors? Answer. Bangladesh was divided into 11 sectors for the conduction of the war. Number 5. In which sector was your part of the country? Answer. My hometown was a part of the sector 2. Number 6. What was the main task of sector 10? Answer. As sector 10 was in the internal waterway and sea region, activities of the war were conducted through the waterways. Number 7. How did ordinary people participate in the Liberation War? Answer. Ordinary people participated in the Liberation War in different ways from their respective positions. Everyone had to sacrifice something in order to achieve independence according to their capacity and position. Alongside men, women also played an important role in the War of Liberation. We achieved freedom mainly due to the unified participation of people from all walks of life in the war. So students, that's all for today. Hope you have liked the video. So our next chapter is going to be chapter 2, British rule. So to watch that video, don't forget to subscribe our channel. So that's all for today. Assalamu alaikum.